Hi, thanks for joining me today. It's Geraldine from the Paper Puffin Studio, and today I'm going to show you how to make this type of card. It's really quite simple. It, when finished, is 6.5 by 5 inches, and it lets you use up some scrap pieces of designer series paper that you have. Now let's get started. Now let's review all the things you're going to need to build this card. You're going to need a piece of cardstock, which I've cut at 10 inches by 6.5 inches. And I went ahead and scored it along the long side at 5 inches. I've got a piece of green that will be the mat for the front, and this piece is 6 3/8 by 4 7/8. And then I have a piece of white for the front, and this piece is 6.5 by 4 3/4. The finished card will be 6.5 inches by 5 inches. You're also going to need some more of the green and a variety of different designer series paper that you're going to use to cut out the stars. These stars are from the Stitched Stars dies from Stampin' Up! So I've cut a base color out of this one. Then for the next size down, I cut 2 stars from different designer series paper patterns, and then a smaller one again. So these are the stars I'll use to decorate the front. I've gone ahead and stamped the sentiment Merry Christmas. This is from the retired Stampin' Up! Set Half Full, and I cut it out using one of my stitched rectangle dies. I'm going to use the green as a mat for this sentiment, and I just selected the next size up and I'll cut that out. I've gone ahead and die cut the branch. This came from Seasonal Layers, and I have a piece of twine that I'm going to use to hang the stars from the branch. I've chosen green, but you can choose any color you like. After folding and burnishing along the score line for the base of the card, I'm going to glue the mat and the front of the card together and attach. I've assembled the mat to the front of the card along with the white piece of cardstock, and I've attached the sentiment to its mat and attached it to the front at the bottom here. I'm going to now glue the branch into place up near the top, and I'll attach the one star to the mat and the other stars will remain on their own. Then I'll position those in the front with the string that I'm going to use to attach them to the branch. I'm using glue dots to attach the string to the back of the star, and then a couple of extra glue dots to attach the star in place on the card. Once I have the star where I want it, I then will glue the end of the string to the branch. I also, for this middle star, have tied a little bow, and I'm going to be attaching that here with a glue dot. I'll go ahead and do that. Now that the stars are in place and the strings are all in place, I'm now going to use some decorative dots and just place 3 dots randomly on the front of the card. So here we have the finished card. You can see that you can just mix up the designer series paper patterns that you want to have on the stars. You don't have to use plaid, you can use anything that you like. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. See you next time.